I come from the village of Isibania, near Marwa's area. My mom is a Kamba and she was married to a Kuria, but we grew up in Nairobi. So I'm pretty much a Kuria, and I just wanted to let the people in the village know that we do care about you and we watch you very much from the UK. We follow your family and we follow everything that happens in the village, happening in the village. And I really, I get encouraged because 5 years ago, I told my sister, you know what, I want to go back to Kuria. And she said, how are you going to live there? Because even though my dad has a land, we haven't lived there. And then I told her, well, I'm going to buy a piece of land. And she said, all right, okay, do you want me to help you to look for a land? Because I already have like 5 pieces of land over there. And she said, yeah, why not? I'll get you one and I'll let you know, because I live in the UK, those who don't know me. And I come to visit maybe once a year back in Kenya, see my family. If I can't visit, like I haven't visited for like a few years now, so I feel like maybe it's time to visit. But then just time goes and another year comes and passes by. So when she found me a piece of land anyway, I went and purchased. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's in Isibania, where we come from. So I will be coming to Isibania very soon, and hopefully I'm hoping to meet the family of Marwa and the mom. I love the mom, the way she has positive energy. Looking after the family and even going to school and doing all these things as a mother. It's very, very special and very interesting to know that all these things come through the belief. And I trust that God has been blessing the whole family through all this, because I know where there is prayer, always God is there. And I'm a prayerful person myself, and I love trusting in God in everything I do. So that's why I embrace you, and knowing that you come from where I come from, and you know, and we never stop watching you. By the way, we always watching you every day. We watching you daily just for updates, because I always tell my husband that I want to go back home and do farming, and just because I feel connected to the land, and the fact that I feel like coming back, encourages me a lot. And Mara, you traveling the whole world is even, brings a whole world of knowledge to us. And we feel like, we've learned so much from your experiences and what you go through every day. And, it's so good to see that you've started building a house, and then you are going forward, and so many people, young people, have come to see you just to promote their channels. It's a very welcoming situation, and we're so proud of you. Us watching from abroad feel like you are doing a very good job, and we're just here encouraging you and telling you never to give up. Never to give up, even though there are some critics who come and, hey, Carol, what have you been doing criticizing the family? Um, it's not very good. It's not very good. Yeah. Think again. And from us here watching back home, anyone trying to do something for themselves and helping the village people and neighbors and whoever comes along, it's very encouraging. And I can assure you that YouTube and everything that's online is the way forward, is the future. It's like looking for employment all over again. And I encourage young people to go forward, enroll, and just get busy online, because that's where the money is coming from. So I'm really, really happy. And hey, big up to your little brother, David. And I'm just so proud of you guys. So proud of you. Don't be discouraged by people who come and say bad things about you, criticizing you, and saying all manner of things. They're not perfect themselves, and know that you're doing a good job, and you're better than so many people out there who have never done a thing to help others. So be proud of yourself and just keep going, keep going. I guarantee you that I'll be coming, and I'll be looking to go visit my land, and I will come for a few tips. Please, Marwa, just shout out my name. I have a channel called I have a channel and also a website. I'm a businesswoman. I do a lot of things, and I'm also employed full time. So I have a website called Trendy Trendsetters. You can visit it by typing www.trendytrendsetters. Please, I'll put a link down .com. You can have a look at what I sell. I have also a beauty, website for beauty products. I will also put a link. And I'm a YouTuber. I do YouTube for my grandchildren. I do YouTube for myself. I'm trying to get a lot of views, but I'm struggling a little bit because when you are in the UK, it's not like we're back home. I see you people supporting each other so much, and I feel like I should come and join you and just stick together as a family. And if you don't know, like Mara, going places like living abroad is another world altogether, and your family is always back home where you belong. People who can support you, people who you can engage with, people you can see every day. But people in the West like us, we are always working. I'm sorry to say, we are always working, and it's just that's the way of life over here. I'm not saying that I regret it, but I know that back home is a place I would love to come and relax one day and do a lot of things. I like some of the things you've discovered, like the mud, the clay mud that's to the Western, girls and women like us, we can benefit from this clay. And I tell you what, maybe we can work together and try and produce a company that makes the clay and sell it online. I have a website where probably we could promote it. We can promote it in so many ways, and see how it goes, because there's no limit to what you can do anyway. But I'm not saying I'm going to come and take over. I'm just saying that you can use as people living in the West to do certain things, and we can work together and help one another and see how life takes us. Anyway, I just said I'll come and shout out and say, hey, Mara, I'm here trying to stand by your side and saying all good things about you and your family, that nothing, and encouraging you that nothing should stop you. Nothing should stop you at all. Just keep moving up to the end. And for now, I'll just say, hey, let me just reach there. And congrats, Mom. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job to the family. Praying for your sons is a good thing. Praying for your daughter. Hey, D, you're doing a good job. Keep on moving. And D, do what you have to do. You know, you're still young growing up, and I know, you know, you will surprise many. Just never give up. Like always, Mom telling you, never give up. My mom used to encourage us a lot and, you know, always showing us the way, telling us never to give up. You know, I never grew up in a rich family, and that's why I feel like when I see young people, you know, going out there and doing something for themselves, I'm really encouraged. And I always encourage others. At the moment, I have to bring up two of my late brother who passed away with his wife, and it's not easy paying school fees and doing all I can to support them from way far away. They live with someone who takes care of them, and I do support them with all their needs. Whatever they do, I always pray that God will help them. That one day they become, you know, they become something for themselves, and that the life that they will lead will be a life that they'll never see, because they've grown up without a mom or a dad. And not like, you know, most of us who have grown up with both families, both mom and dad, but they grew up without, you know, from young age. So just trying to say that anyone who is supporting orphans back home is, you know, I give you heads up, because it's not easy. It's not easy, because how do you meet with them? How do you advise them? You have to call all the time and talk with them. And I'm so proud. One of them is doing Form 4. Please stand with her. And when she finishes, I'll be asking for help so that, you know, she can go out there and find something to do. If she can go to a university, that would be my greatest, you know, my greatest happiness. I don't know what to say, but seeing her grow up from little age, I'm just so privileged to have seen her grow up to this age where she is finishing Form 4. So guys, I think I've said enough, but this video was meant for Mara and his family, to encourage him and never to give up, and to just tell people like Carol just to keep their mouths shut, because they don't really know what they are doing. They don't really know what life is all about over there. That Mara did not start from nothing. You know, he started to work hard. He did not sit down and say, oh, I'm gonna do some farming. If he did farming at home, you know, after finishing his uni, he would just be like anyone else. But he went out there and he has found life for himself. So we should actually be clapping for him and not criticize those of us who are like us, who are doing well. So because he's doing well and he's not really begging, He hasn't come to you to beg for help. All he has done is create videos and even ask people to do funding for to help people who are also less fortunate. Let's not forget that it's not easy. And come on, it's really simple as, congratulations, you are doing well. Do more for our motherland. Do more for Kenya. Do more for my brothers and sisters. Don't go out there criticize other people, because when you criticize them, from people like us, it looks bad. From people who are outside the country, it looks bad on, oh, Kenyans, what are you doing? We should be together. We should, create an environment and a community where people will admire us for who we are. Kenyans, we are very hardworking. So we should continue working hard and encourage one another so that the other side of the world can see us, like see another side of us of hardworking, not always begging or, looking for help from others, but doing it for ourselves. So I recommend, anyone doing a YouTube or getting out there to improve their lives. You're doing a good job, and never be discouraged. Don't be discouraged by anyone. Don't be discouraged by anyone. Please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and continue supporting my channel.